Pierre, really good to see you. 3 weeks off. How have you spent those 3 weeks after what was a difficult Australian Grand Prix?
And then the break, very enjoyable. It's not often that we get that much time available. So obviously spend a lot of time, at the simulator, at the factory, and keeping up with all the progress and development we're bringing in the car. But also enjoyed, went to a lot of football games, tennis games, family time with my brothers, and enjoyed some downtime home as well, which was pretty cool.
Well, it sounds refreshing, especially we've got 10 races in 14 weeks coming up. So I'm glad you
I always had this in mind. That's why I definitely made sure I will make the best out of this free time, and now I'm fully recharged.
And so good to hear that the pace of the car was really encouraging in Australia. That must give you a lot of confidence heading into that run of races coming up.
Yeah, I think it's definitely brought a lot of good hopes to all the team, and optimism to the guys that we got a package which we got to maximize and we got to develop, but it's not like we are missing much to enter consistently the fight with the guys ahead of us, and that should be the target. I felt like we started the year a little bit in no man's land between the top four and maybe closer to the midfield. Now that clearly the target is to get into that fight for the top four in the constructor, and hopefully the upgrades this weekend can bring us that performance we missed.
All refreshed, rested after the 3 week break. How much are you looking forward to the weekend?
Yeah, really exciting obviously to be coming back again, especially after a reasonably good finish to the end of my Australia race last time out. So yeah, going to be a completely new format for the drivers, for the team to experience again, but definitely seems to be more exciting than the old one, that's for sure.
How much can you, with your relatively recent experience in F2, bring that to bear, given that you just have now the one practice session straight into qualifying, exactly as you've been doing not so long ago?
Yeah, for me, around the whole weekend.
It's not been easy for you guys, I know, these opening first races. You say a great result in Australia, and a lot of noise coming out from around the paddock and within the team that you're now at the same level as Valtteri after just only a year and a bit in the sport. Do you feel that your level has risen to that?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, in terms of speed or in terms of approach, I have made a massive step, which is very closing the gap. But I feel like, Valtteri, of course, have much more knowledge than me and experience in general. Still, many things I still can learn from him each weekend. But the most important part is the speed. We're matching or we're there almost. So very good for the team to pushing each other along. And from my side, obviously, that was main struggle the first part of the season last time. So this year I made a step, and it's good to be always pushing each other and closing the gap in quality and race.